So prior to being able to have technology that Datron brings to us in the CNC environment, a simple jewelry piece would have to be hand carved. So we would potentially have a model maker that would make a master model of one of our designs, a design like this, for instance, which will eventually be turned into a women's bracelet cuff. They'd have to sit with either a raw block of lead or wax and hand carve all the intricate details out of each one of these. In this particular case, could be the amount of maybe anywhere between 40 and 60 hours of carving to get us a master model. This piece that I'm holding right now is something that was drawn in CAD by our team here, modeled and cammed, and cut using the Datron in just over an hour and a half. At the end of that program, you end up with a master model that you see here that's ready for us to replicate in the casting environment. So the introduction of technology like this for our industry and the jewelry industry is future-changing technology. Because model makers are very few and far between in these days, and the trade really isn't being taught, the CNC has really filled in, along with technical drawing, really talented CAD technicians, to be able to replicate as best we can a hand-modeled piece. So in our business here, we have two main tracks to our business. We have production, which handles replication of product over and over and over again in a production environment. And we have a very robust product development department. And in order for us to have that product development capability, we need to be able to have the design capability and the modeling capability to give us the master models that are needed for production. So we have customers that will come to us with design ideas that they're sketched, something similar to this, on paper. Our team here in product development will take that sketch, convert it into a CAD drawing, model that CAD drawing, cam it for machinery like this, make a master model using something like our Datron here, and then we'll be able to bring this all the way through production sampling in the time frame that it would normally take just to get the first piece modeled. So from start to finish, we can have a fully executed sample in the correct material metals, target metals that we're looking for, can be made in some cases within a few days. Where before, as I mentioned, to just hand model this piece could have taken a week or a little over a week in order to get that done. So this is game-changing technology for us. In the production environment, the machinery, CNC machinery like this and the high spindle speed of the Datron allows us to make modifications. It allows us to make fixturing that replicates the or mirror images the design of the piece we actually created here. So within a few hours of creating the master model, we can be creating negatives of this exact master model to hold for fixture holding, for work holding and fixturing. We're able to make modifications to existing models. For instance, this model comes out and we want to actually have an engraving on the back side of it. Then that backside engraving can be done by flipping this back into the mill, creating the program, having it etched into the back or engraved into the back by this machine, and those modifications and changes can be made in relatively short amount of cycle time. The fixturing component of it here in a factory like ours, where we do casting, we do stamping, metal stamping and striking, that type of fixturing time savings is astronomical. So rather than having somebody come back and redesign fixturing after the fact, we can be designing fixturing while this piece is being designed originally. And that all can be done using this machine. Now we're in the jewelry industry, so our formats are a little bit smaller, but the high spindle speed and the accuracy of this machine is what makes this all possible for us.